I want to explain the difference between natural tendency and spiritual gifts. I want to say that natural tendencies can very often become spiritual gifts. Because some people have natural music abilities. For instance, when I was young, I saw my father play the harmonica and I liked it very much, and I asked him to teach me to play. And after that, when I hear music, any moment I hear music, I can tell what notes they are. Like I demonstrate to you. I don't know if you know do, re, mi, fa, sol, do, re, mi, so, sol, la, sol, mi, re, do, re, mi, re, do, re. So I hear music, immediately I know what notes they are. And it helps me a lot. And then later, actually when I was 30 some years old, I learned to play the piano, but not from teacher. Just from these notes. Just play a single note and a single finger chord. That's how I started. So the natural tendency and build up gradually. So what I want to say is, when God gives you the natural tendencies, very often it can become spiritual gifts. But He can also give you spiritual gifts that are not your natural tendencies. Let me tell you, my personality basically is a person who like to be doing things myself. Now I have friends, I always have friends. But I don't have friends with many people generally. I don't build a friendship with many people. I just build a friendship with a few people. And then I concentrate my work. That's my natural tendency. But I've overcome that. I've overcome that to be able to relate to many people and care about many people's feelings. That is not my natural tendency. So that's something I built up. So we can all build up on the spiritual gifts, even though it was not the natural tendency. For instance, the ability to relate to feelings is not my natural tendency. I learned it in counseling. And I learned it more from my wife. I learned it more from helping people. And then I learned to listen to people's feelings. In my beginning years of ministry, I did not listen to the feelings of people much. I did not respond to the feelings much. But I developed that more and more. So when you see that spiritual gifts and then you want to build on that, then you ask God for that, and then you can build up on that, and you'll be amazed that you can have more and more spiritual gifts. So sometimes people have natural tendency, but it doesn't become a spiritual gift. Spiritual gifts usually are gifts that will help your ministry and help your Christian life. Some people don't use a natural tendency, but generally I would say natural tendencies are good starting points, because those are the qualities of God. Qualities that God put in you. We all have natural tendencies that God put in us. Okay? Any question related to this? Anyone else want to ask?